All right, move over cats, dogs, and cute babies. There's a new viral sensation on the web, and it's Tim Packer. The Canadian landscape artist has racked up close to 95,000 likes on LinkedIn for this specific painting, to the point where LinkedIn actually froze his account, and he joins us right now to share his story and to show LinkedIn that you are a real person.
I am.
How are you doing? Good to meet you.
Great to be here.
That painting is unbelievable. It's one thing to see it online, but to see it in person, take me through what your inspiration was for that specific painting and why you think that resonated with so many people online.
That's actually from an area up near Lake Superior called Batchewana Mountain, which is my favorite place in the world. It is, for me, that's God's country. That's the Canadian landscape kind of on steroids. And so I had a solo show opening at Gallery on the Lake, and I knew I wanted to have like an ooh-ah centerpiece, and this was the image that I chose to paint. And I think it's really struck such a chord with people because of it's one of the best pieces I think I've ever done, but also just the sheer scale of it. So the image that went viral is of me sitting beside it, so you really get a sense of how big the piece is.
Well, gosh, how long does it take to do something like that? I can't even imagine.
My favorite answer to that is it's 55 years of practice and about a week of painting every day.
At what point did you realize that this was sort of catching steam online? Because, like I mentioned, there was a point when LinkedIn kind of flagged it and said, you know, there's a lot of activity happening, more than usual.
I knew we were doing really well, but yeah, when LinkedIn suspended my account for an hour and then had me go through these hoops to say that I was not a bot and I wasn't using any illegal programs, and then still came back and said that if it continued, they were going to suspend my account, I thought, well, okay, this must be going much beyond even what would normally be considered a really good post.
So what happens after something like this catches so much attention online and globally? Have you just been responding to floods of emails and letters from people?
I'm responding to about 300 or 400 comments a day, so it's about 2 hours a day responding to the comments. And it's been amazing because this painting was at my show at Gallery on the Lake and it sold in the first hour. And we had a call from someone in England who had seen the post on LinkedIn that wanted to buy it, who's since commissioned me to do another piece, similar piece in the same size. But yeah, it's just given me tremendous exposure. And LinkedIn has since reached out to me and apologized for threatening to suspend my account. And I actually have the name of the Lydia Mead for LinkedIn Canada, and she said just give her a call if there's any problems. So it's worked out great for everyone. What
makes your story so fascinating as well is that you weren't an artist straight out of the gate. You were a detective with the fraud squad at Toronto Police Services. So at what point did you decide, you know what, I'm going to hang up my hat and I'm going to turn it in for a brush?
I actually, my plan was always to do my 30 years in the police force and paint as a hobby, and then when I left the police force fully retired, I would have continued it. And as I just got more and more serious with my art in the late 90s, just things started happening and I started getting a lot of commissions and winning awards. And my wife and I just thought, you know what, we only get one at bat here, and we thought, you know, maybe it's time for me to really give this a shot. So I quit my job, cashed in my pension. That was in 2000. And now it's just beyond my wildest dreams.
Not looking back at all. Now, where can people get more information about your art if they want to reach out to you?
So www.timpacker.com.
Right, fantastic. And, you know, we were kind of joking before. Thank goodness that you're passionate about that painting. Because imagine if you just doodled, I don't know, just something haphazardly and that became viral.
Yeah, if I had to pick a piece to go viral of everything I've done, this is the piece. So yeah, I'm just really thrilled.
Well, congratulations, Tim Packer. Thank you very much for joining us in studio and bringing that amazing piece of artwork. Now, still ahead on the national edition of The Morning Show, advice for our athletes on life after competition from a former Olympian, plus what's making headlines in Hollywood with ET Canada. Stay tuned.